Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek. And today I'm going to be reacting to a TV show called Fat Friends. Now I've heard of this for a little while and it's been a little bit of a challenge to get hold of copies to be able to do any reactions to this. I did manage to get them towards the end of last year, and I ultimately decided to put it off until the start of this year. Because January always seems to be this time where everyone's thinking, new year, new me, I want to put a fresh face on it. Maybe they'll do this Veganuary, they'll do dry January, various different stuff. They're thinking, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to blah, 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 all this kind of stuff. And to be honest, by probably the first or the second week of January, most people have given up. Now, for me, I did join a slimming world. I was going to say slimming world. I joined a slimming group last year at the start of February, and it is Slimming World. You know, obviously there are other slimming groups out there. That's just the one that I have to go to, and I'm a guy who has struggled a little bit with my weight for a number of years. I've kind of fluctuated. I've gone really down, really high and everything. And COVID was a big time that it really kind of came to a head, and I hit my heaviest known weight. I went over 20 stone. And that was the time I was like, I need to put some serious effort in. And I did okay on my own. But I'm not a gym goer and stuff like that, so yeah, it was just mostly through doing little things. But then I joined the Slimming World at the suggestion of a friend of mine, and I've been going ever since. I've been going weekly, and it's the best decision I could have made. I mean, I can say, you know, I recently got my 3 stone loss award, which, you know, there's going to be differences for everybody. Some people will go lose weight quickly, some people will take a little bit longer. But for me, losing 3 stone, you know, since February, I'm very proud of that, you know. And for me, it is through the support of the people in that slimming group that has helped keep me going through some very difficult times last year. Because I'm a bit of a stress eater, and when I'm feeling stressed and under pressure, I eat, you know, and I'll get takeaways and I'll eat crap. So watching this show is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to compare it to some of my own experiences in a Slimming World group, and kind of, you know, I might spot some stuff that I can kind of identify with. Now, apparently this is set in Leeds, and it is apparently each episode kind of features like a different member of the group. It kind of focuses on that, so it should be really, really interesting. And apparently there's a lot of cast members who then later went on to star in Gavin and Stacey, which is a show I'm not reacting to on the channel because I saw it, I've seen it all, unless there's any new episodes come out. I apologise for a little bit of a waffle there. I want to give you a bit of an insight and to why I've chosen this, but that is going to be enough talking from me. Let's get reacting.
She's a perfect 10, but she wears a 12. Baby, keep a little 2 for me.
The crazy thing with my weight loss journey is the fact that because I've been doing YouTube, you can kind of see me losing weight across all the videos over this last year or so. Like if you watch some of my early videos, like from like November, Christmas last, like 2022, yeah, I'm a lot more pudgier in the face, for example. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. It's going to be interesting. Ooh.
Do you long for fresh double cream?
Yes.
Have you forgotten what it tastes like?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm hungry now.
Oh. Why not try my lean and lovely low-fat fromage frais? Only 20 calories a tablespoon.
Oh, it's Ruth Jones. Oh, it's Alison Steadman.
It's just an inch off, love. It's not going to go. Well, what if I breathe in?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Look, can I have a go?
Of course. But if it rips, I'm afraid you'll have to buy it.
Been taking happy pills, have we?
Ooh.
Now, pull your shoulders back, love. Mum, it's not my shoulders that's the problem. It's nearly there. What about a corset? Yeah. One of them sexy ones with bows and suspenders that pulls you in and arcs it all up.
Do we win a bath?
Yeah, he'd like that, would Kevin.
What cup size are we?
Well, I'm a 40. D, you look like a 32 double A from where I'm standing. Kelly.
I mean, how do you think I'm going to feel at your wedding when your father turns up with this fancy woman?
Mummy's me dad, he's coming to my wedding.
If you had any idea how hard it's been for me to bring you up single-handed, you wouldn't dream of talking to me like that. Thank God our Jonathan's the way he is. At least he won't put me through all this.
Well, that'll be Bob. I in my blue shirt. Got to go to this slimming thing with Kelly tonight. Mum's in finals. Just grit your teeth. And keep thinking of the grandkids. Ta-ra!
Ta-ra.
Ta-da! I tell you, it was so weird, that first scene, watching basically Nessa and Pam, you know, from Gavin and Stacey, you know, Ruth and Alison, because in Gavin and Stacey, obviously Nessa speaks with her natural Welsh accent, and Pam is with a Essex accent. So hearing them talk like they're up north, like that was very confusing for me. It just doesn't sound right.
Hang on a minute, mate. I'm going to let rip.
Lovely.
Should have stuck a match behind that one. We'd have had lift off.
How am I supposed to go to the toilet?
Panties go over the top.
Right, I get it now. Do you do this in a smaller size?
She certainly wanted a smaller size, dear.
No, I wasn't thinking of Kelly. I was thinking of me. Ta-da! Looks good, doesn't it?
Whoa! Sorry,
it's
just had to get the
very-
cable to plug in.
Actually, it looks lovely.
It'll straighten his middle leg out, will this?
Why don't you try the dress on again?
Right.
That's then going.
Perhaps my daughter could try a bigger size.
Sorry, we only go up to an 18.
I don't suppose you get much call for fat girls getting wed. Kelly.
It's quite all right. Actually, we have quite a few larger brides, but they usually go for a more flattering colour. Something a bit more subtle.
So they're not so much in your face, you mean?
It's just that white doesn't always do them justice.
No, not like a black bin liner would.
Damn!
I think Kelly and Kevin want a traditional wedding.
Of course, you could have a dress made. When are they getting married?
6 weeks.
Well, she's left it a bit late.
I know. I've told her, but I think she wanted to lose a bit of weight before she bought her dress. We're on the Julia Fleshman, you see.
Oh, I think she's fantastic. I watch her on breakfast telly.
It's a very good diet as well, and I've tried them all. I've lost 5.5 stone with her.
I bet
Nice.
you look a different person.
Yeah, she used to be happy and I was laughing. Now she's a bloody misery.
But it don't fit, and it's over £1,000.
Yeah, I don't give a bugger. I'll have corset and stockings and I'll have this tiara thing and all. Might as well look like a complete doylem.
Kelly, what you doing?
Well, I've got to lose it now, haven't I? Looks like it's soggy broccoli and limp lettuce for next 6 weeks.
Right, okay. Yeah, motivation.
It'd be a lot easier if we just pestered them.
Bloody Nora.
So I presume then maybe
That'd suit me.
the series finale is going to be them getting married.
I would. Try some on. Come here. Bring your eyes right out, Willis.
I've never worn eye makeup before.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, shit shovel.
I'll bring up then, shall I?
Yeah.
£20 for a suit. I don't believe it.
Well, it is House of Fraser.
£23 for an eyeshadow and a bit of mascara. It's ridiculous. Your father will have a fit.
Don't tell him. Anyway, it's not like he can't afford it. And he spends plenty on his whiskey and his fish fryers trips. And you should worry, I've just spent over £2 grand.
Yeah, well, it's different. It's your wedding.
And it's your night tonight.
Super Slimmer of the Year.
I'm not
Oh.
going. You bloody will. Anyway, it doesn't matter if you do or you don't. You made it to finals.
Yeah. Hey, ain't that girl that comes in shop? You know, the one that writes column in paper?
Looks like her.
Special with chips twice.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. It's Kelly from Big and Battered Chippy, my mum.
Oh, hello. I didn't recognise you. I'm so used to seeing you behind the counter. Those overalls on.
Oh, don't buy those. You'll end up with crutch around your knees.
I was just trying to work out what hip size they go up to. Hey, Marx's have just brought out a new XL size with controlled top bum lift and tummy panel, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, you can't breathe like, but you look 2 stone white.
Somebody's got my ankle.
Oh, it's all right. Come on there, rat.
Hurrah! You get me out of here,
You shouldn't be such a fat git.
Oh shit!
bastard!
Have you bought anything nice?
Super
Poor
light.
Kevin.
She's up for Super Slimmer of the Year.
But anyway, I'm covering that. I thought you looked a bit thinner. Like saying because you've been ill.
She's lost 5.5 stone.
Bloody hell. Richard Whiteley's giving out the prizes, you know.
What? Richard Whiteley? Calm down, Richard Whiteley.
Oh, nice.
My mum's got a thing about him. I have not. Oh, look at her. She goes all red every time anybody mentions it.
Going on. My stomach does somersaults every time I think about it.
A couple of Bacardi and Cokes down your neck, you'll be all right.
130 calories in a Bacardi and Coke, and if I have 2...
Calories faster than that Carol Vorderman.
Yeah, well, you've got to know what you're doing. That's how come I'm not fat anymore.
Well, I remember you saying that last time you dieted and time before. She's been up and down that many times, her fat thinks it's got deja vu.
Yeah, I know that
I
feeling.
need to lose weight. I've got an interview next week. Can't find a thing to fit me. Used to be a size 12.
Bloody hell, what happened?
Just started piling on the pounds a couple of years ago. Anyway, good luck for tonight, Betty, and especially now Richard's going to be there.
And the winner is Betty Simpson.
Oh, give
Hey!
The only thing I've ever won is your dad's heart.
Oh,
that's lovely. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
Kevin. What's up now?
Leeds United, he says once, a Leeds United fan, always a Leeds United fan.
I thought you got lost. Where's our Kelly?
Kevin phoned her on her mobile. He's had a bit of an accident.
Now serious.
No, he got stuck down a manhole. She's gone to the infirmary to meet him.
What have you got in your eyes?
Some blue eyeshadow. Do you like it?
You don't need makeup.
Well, I just thought...
What?
Nothing.
What's up here? What are you being funny for?
I'm not.
You got sorted then for wedding?
No, I got something for tonight. I was going to wear my green dress, but it's too big for me now.
So what do you want to do then?
Oh, I don't know. Fly to the moon.
Well, what we're doing for his dinner?
I thought I was going to be eaten alive. I mean, there must have been a foot long. And good chips each.
So have you got bites on your legs then?
No, I think they were just testing, like having a little nibble.
Got my wedding dress.
Oh, bugger, I am going to have to go through with it then.
Yo! And I got something dead sexy to go underneath it.
Well, let's have a look.
No, I'm saving it for wedding day. You like it though?
Oh, start me off. Give us a kiss. Stop it! Ow! My shoulder. Can't go out of here with a stiffy, can I?
Spoil sport.
And stop nicking all my chips. Do you want some? Because I'll get you a plate if you...
No, I like yours. It tastes better. They're giving you rest a day off.
Just a year. I'm not going down another sewer, Kelly, not as long as I live. Packing job in.
But what about mortgage and furniture repayments?
We'll just have to look for something else.
Damn. Ooh, that looks nice.
See, I think we could really expand. I mean, keep the takeaway business, but have an eating-in area as well. Ooh. These potatoes are lovely. I bet the jerseys.
Drenched in butter, that's enough for me.
Got to move with the times, love. It's not like it used to be. We're competing with Kentucky, pizzas, Chinese.
There's a lot of options.
There's only Harry Ramsden's making any money now. They want it served up in front of them these days. On a plate with a bit of a cloth and a flower on table.
I don't want any more wine, love. I won't have any units left for tonight.
You've only had a glass. One more won't have you. I can't have any while I'm driving.
Oh, that is one of the hardest things I hear from my buddies at the slimming groups. Is their loved ones who often really mean well and will try and support them with their weight loss journey, but you will often have a situation where they're just tempting you by just going, oh, just go on, just have this one little bit, this one glass of wine, just this, just that. It's only this, and you know that they're trying to be understanding, that you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to, eat a bit healthier and all this kind of stuff. But they are often the biggest pitfalls, and you don't really want to say like no to them, So it's hard. It's really hard when you've got a partner who's just going, yeah, you just have some, and she's like trying to get like, no, there's butter on them. I don't want to eat the butter, and blah blah blah. Oof. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff here. I apologise, I may not be reacting too much at the moment, but yeah, I can definitely see a lot of stuff, and I'll say stuff at the end as well.
Should do this more often.
We're usually working on a dinner time. Maybe we should be thinking of cutting back, not expanding.
Cutting back with 2 daughters to marry off? I don't think so. This wedding's cost me an arm and a leg. I live in fear of our Joanne saying she's met someone.
We'd be all on our own then.
What do you think about that?
Well, it'd be different, wouldn't it?
Here, have a taste of this. It's bloody gorgeous. It melts in your mouth. There's not a scrap of fat on it. Go on, it'll do you good.
See what I mean?
Congratulations. Well done. You must give me some tips sometime. You know, folks, I've got a great relationship with food. It's the first thing that I can remember liking that's actually liked me back, and we've been inseparable ever since. Anyway, now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Yorkshire Super Slimmer 2000. We've got some wonderful prizes. He or she will win £1,000, a weekend on a health farm, a live personal makeover on Breakfast TV tomorrow morning, and a photo shoot for Julia Fleshman's magazine, Lean and Lovely. So, sign the envelope, please. Here it is. Oh, a bit like the Oscars, isn't it? And the winner is Betty Simpson.
Is this real or is this a dream? I saw her staring off in the distance.
Oh, Betty, fantastic. Now, tell me, love, how much have you lost?
5.5 stone.
5.5 stone, that's fantastic. And they tell me that you run a fish and chip shop. How do you do it? And don't tell me this was with a proud husband. Douglas, what do you think of tonight's winner?
Addict wants battering.
Yeah, it was a dream.
Really? We need more batter. There's only 4 fish left. I don't know what's up for you this afternoon.
I was thinking about tonight, that's all.
Well, think about job in hand instead.
Oh, hiya, Terry.
Now then, darling. How are you?
I'm in trouble. I'm not with it today.
Run away with me instead.
Cheeky devil. What would you do if I said yes?
I'd whisk it off for a mucky weekend in Cleethorpes. That fast your feet won't touch the ground.
How are you doing?
I'm going as fast as I can.
There were only 10 specials in that last case, yo.
What's it got to do with me? I don't pack 'em.
He's that way out today. I don't know what's up with him lately.
Scraps? Salt and vinegar? You certainly can.
Shouldn't be having these.
Why not? A little bit of what you fancy does you good.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Yeah, you don't need to lose weight. You've got a lovely figure. That'd be £2.40, please, Tina.
God, I remember the days when it was cheap like that.
Kelly.
What? Oh, it's only a sandwich.
It's a bloody great chip butty. Spit it out.
I am not spitting it out. Now. I can't. I'm starving hungry. No, I'm starting tomorrow. I promise no more cheating.
Always
I've got
happens.
That best now, haven't I? So I've got to do it.
2 specials. Did you hear me? Get 'em in.
I don't believe you. There's food laid on tonight, all specially prepared from Julia Fleshman's Lean and Lovely recipe book.
Your voice is down. It's not good for business.
I don't care about the bloody business.
Whoa!
She's our daughter, and she's 4.5 stone overweight, Douglas.
Oh, well, why didn't you just tell all the bloody shop?
Oh.
It's not
Damn.
healthy, Douglas. It's like carrying a sack of potatoes round with you all day and all night. It's a strain. And besides, she's just paid over £1,000 for a wedding dress that's 2 sizes too small for her.
Well, that's plain bloody stupid. That's right. Just all bugger off.
I'd have chips twice with scraps, curried sauce and 2 buttered bread cakes, please.
Aye.
Damn.
I'm sorry, love. But I'm only thinking of you. I just want you to be happy. I want you to walk down that aisle feeling good about yourself.
I do feel good about myself. So's everybody else that makes me feel bad going on and on about me being fat.
Kelly, you begged me to help you lose weight. Not 3 months ago, you were crying your eyes out because you couldn't find anything to wear for Joanne's birthday. Now, what am I supposed to do? Just stand there and watch you get even fatter?
And another thing, Kevin's jacked his job in. God knows how we're going to pay mortgage and all bills.
Well, he'll find another one.
How do you know? He's crap at interviews. Took him 5 months to get this one. I mean, it's nowhere to start married life, is it? Fat and poor.
You're not going to be fat. And your father and I won't see you go short. Even if it means your dad has to dig a bit deeper into his pocket.
What pocket? I thought they'd all been sewn up.
Lean and lovely, low fat fromage frais. See if you can tell the difference.
What you doing?
Just giving it a bit of body.
You're messing it all up.
It looks tussled, it's trendy.
I look like I've been dragged through edge backwards. Are you coming to support me tonight, Joanne? What is it?
I've told you. It's regional final for Super Slimmer 2000.
Well, there'll all be fat people there.
I hate her.
How come she can eat them and still look like that? Piss off.
She's got a different metabolic rate to you, that's why.
Yeah, well, I want her metabolic rate.
What do you think?
Very nice.
Who's minding shop?
Kelly.
Oh, she came round then. You don't think it's a bit much, do you? Bit bright?
It's fine.
I've ironed your shirt. Your suit's been dry cleaned. Now, you won't be late, will you? Starts at 7:30.
I'll come straight after I've cleaned down.
You could have closed early.
Once you start messing about, people don't know where they are. They don't know whether you're open or shut. You have to have a routine or to go somewhere else.
I've been thinking, love, if we had somebody else working for us, we could open 4 tea times and another night, and it won't be left to you to do clean down.
How do you mean somebody else?
Well, like Kevin.
Kevin? Our Kelly's Kevin?
He could do all the prepping and cleaning.
You're having me on, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Douglas. He's packed his job in.
Well, that's not our problem, love. We don't need anybody else. We've been a double act for 25 years in this shop. With our Kelly, we manage fine.
You think we do, Douglas? But I've got a lot on now, what with wedding and everything else, and besides, I'd like to do other things.
What do you mean, other things?
Well, like yoga, or keep fit, you know, something to help keep the weight off. And if you had someone working for you full time, you could really expand. You could do your eating in area, you could do anything you wanted.
But Kevin's a dozy pillock.
Train him up, love.
Now, your fat wants to be 190 degrees for chips and 210 degrees for fish. Now, remember, got to sieve after each batch of fish. Keep some of your scraps for your top box and put the rest in this tatty sack. Are you carrying all this? Because it's important.
Yeah, scraps go in tatty sack.
That's right, and when it's full, take it outside, douse it down with 2 buckets of water. Now, make sure that your pickled onions, your sauces, your salt and vinegar are well topped up. What are you doing?
Won't reach.
We're going now, love.
Right.
Oh, yeah, 'cause he's got the sling on, hasn't he?
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
I'll see you down there. Now, our Joanne said she wants to come, so will you give her a shout when you're ready?
Doesn't she look nice, Dad?
Lovely. We'll have to get him some bigger overalls. They don't fit.
Well, you can have an old one of mine.
Oh, what you like, Kevin? You have to start coming with me to Super Slimmers.
Get lost, I'm not going nowhere. It's for lasses is all that slimming rubbish.
Men
I'm not off, so you can serve your bread.
Try this on. It's hardly been worn, this. Got this last year, just before I started going to Super Slimmers.
Bloody hell, Mum, you were massive.
Massive pair of...
Yeah, right, let's get going, otherwise we're going to miss weighing.
Right, give us a kiss then.
I don't want to mucky your suit. I'll see you there.
Ta-ra.
Yeah, ta-ra then.
Hey! Nice!
Bloody hell, gets louder every week.
Everyone has a salsa in there.
I'm just going to have a quick peek in here.
You just have to find it. Then liberate it. Soon you won't even have to think of the steps.
Oh, come on.
I miss dance classes.
We'll come together. Touch on your own passion. Believe me, salsa is in the blood. Be proud.
I'd love to do that.
It's fun.
Come in, come in.
Come in!
When afraid, I do not know. Feel the music. Let it run through your body.
I don't know what's wrong with flesh.
Lovely.
Nothing, if you're happy with it. I mean, if we weren't supposed to have it, we wouldn't get it, would we? Well, I have to admit, it makes you think maybe it's God-given. Yeah, well, if it is, I'd just like to give some of mine back, please.
You got any toilet paper there, Kelly?
Again? Bloody hell, man, what's up with you? You nervous?
I think I must be. It's not like me to go when I'm not at home.
Coming under.
Oh, so...
I'd be nervous getting up on that stage in front of everybody. You see, if I just lost half a stone, I'd get loads of work. And then I wouldn't have to stand all day long squirting perfume on people in Debenhams.
And how are you today, Angel?
I'm having a fat day.
Fat? You're not fat, honey. You're skinny.
What did I tell you, Lauren?
You're a bloody beanpole.
No, I'm not. You should see my bum. It's bloody massive.
Rubbish.
I'm telling you, every time I look at it, I think it's grown another inch. That's what my Kevin says about his willy. It's true. I'm not even at Target yet. Got to lose another £5.
What is this Target thing?
It's the British medical standard weight.
All right. Now I understand. It's British. Where I come from, big woman is beautiful woman.
Look at all these other
Nice.
actors in the Bill and Casualty, and they've got these tiny little bums. The telly makes you look 10 pounds heavier, so they must... Oh, my God. If I get a telly job, my arse will fill the screen.
Mind you, I said to my mum, if ever I get run over and they put me on a life support machine, don't turn it off until I'm down to a size 10.
I started piling it on when I went on HRT. I thought about coming off it, but what's the point in being slim if you feel like you want to jump off the nearest high rise?
Well, my Kevin loves me just the way I am. He says I'm cuddly. He says he likes something to get hold of.
Oh, yeah, but he daren't say hotels, dare he? Seeing as he got stuck down a manhole. His idea of a balanced diet is changing the topping on his pizza. I've seen it, thanks. It's new. I got it for tonight. I had to buy it. It's a 14.
Oh, it really suits you. Are you in the competition?
In it, she's gonna bloody win.
Oh, give up it.
My granddaughter Jessica, she's always telling me to wear something bright. But I think you've got to have the confidence to carry yourself.
Well, I'm anything but confident.
What are you doing, girl?
Every little helps.
She ain't wearing granny pants.
Have we had, Alan?
I've tried.
Have we succeeded? That's the question. You can leave your trainers on, you know.
No, I was away with them off last week.
Nice to see you, Jamie. You stay for the meeting this week?
No.
Why don't your man come in and wait for you?
Yes.
Oh, it's James Corden. Oh, my
See
word.
how you've done. Step on the scales. It's no good holding your stomach in. It won't make you any lighter.
No, but at least I can see bloody numbers.
What have you been doing?
Been away for a few days.
Where to?
Whitby.
Is there any food left in Whitby?
Damn!
Well, £1.50's better than nothing.
You've gained £1.50, Alan. It's taken you 6 months to lose £3, and you put half of it back on again.
You know, I read somewhere, the slower it takes to come off, the slower it takes to go back on.
Yes, but you're going to be dead by the time you lose that extra 5 stone you're carrying.
All right, at least I'll die happy, though.
Damn!
That's not a very healthy attitude to adopt, Alan.
Carol, have you ever thought? Maybe I'm just a fat bastard.
You weren't born fat, Alan.
I were, actually.
True.
Weighed in at nearly 14 pounds.
High blood pressure is no laughing matter. You are seriously overweight.
No, Carol, I'm not overweight. I'm just under tall.
Oh, I don't like her attitude. Like, I have to give huge love to my consultant, for my slimming group, Sharon. She is, she's an author actually, like this. So maybe she's, maybe she's watched this at some point. But I'll tell you what, she's the kind of person that she'll never say a bad word about anyone. You know, like when we're having our meeting and we're talking, like, going through and we go, oh, so have you done this week? Oh, so Kevin, you've done amazingly well this week. You've lost 2.5 pounds. They'll never, like, say out loud to the group, oh, you've put on, like, £1.50 or whatever. It's always, like, something along the lines of, it's not gone your way. It's not fat shaming. And this, just from this very small interaction here, this is what she feels like she's doing. She's literally shaming people for being overweight. And that's wrong. That's not why or how you help people to lose weight. It's by encouraging them. And, even if you could have a bad week, you encourage them to think about the mini victories. Like, I've gone down 2 jean sizes since I started. So when I've had a bad week, I'll just go, you know what? I've had a bad week. It's not gone the way I liked it. But I can now think of this in a positive way. I've had a bad week before. The next week I've bounced back. I've kind of lost a little bit more. But I'm still thinking, 6 months ago I was in size 38 jeans. Now I'm in size 32. It's things like that. That's what helps keep you motivated. That's what keeps you going. Having someone like this, I don't think I'd go back.
You've read this problem one on thanks.
See how Kelly'd walk in there stark naked if it meant she could have a chip butty.
As soon as anyone mentions the word diet, I start hallucinating about big, thick bread cakes with a ton of best butter on.
Oh.
Stuffed with shiny, fat, golden chips. Oh, I could have orgasm just thinking about sticking it.
She's funny, her.
Or freshly baked onion cakes with cream cheese.
Waffles with strawberry jam and fresh cream oozing out of it.
Oh, stop it! You're making me hungry.
Hot sticky toffee pudding with thick yellow custard.
Oh.
I'm just going to touch of salmonella or gastroenteritis and then everything will be sorted.
Crazy, you're crazy people.
We're not crazy. We just love us grub.
Yeah. Foodaholics. You know, 2 fibrogels and a large glass of hot prune juice works miracles.
Joan, £1.5. Debbie,
Don't worry,
£2.
love. You'll lose some next week. And now you've bought that dress, I'm really going to help you, love.
Lauren, another £1. Nearly there, Lauren. Yes. And Betty's lost another £2. Well done, Betty.
I think it's more nerves than anything else.
Yeah, because she's never been off bog all day.
Well, you just enjoy your glory. You've earned it. And the rest of the family coming to support you?
Yeah, my husband and Joanne, my other daughter.
Lovely. Well, we'll all be out there rooting for you, Betty. Come on, everyone, give her a clap.
Go on, Betty.
That's how some of you get.
There are 3 more boxes in the boot, Holly. Come on, Pippa, move it.
That's it! You're getting it! Enjoy! Enjoy! Excuse me, Senorita, have you come to join us?
I don't think so. We have the regional finals taking place in this very room in 20 minutes' time. Okay, trestle tables up, one by the door for the entrance fee, products on display,
Every week for 1 hour.
Not tonight, darling. Look, the little chappie that does the bookings knows all about it. You're quite welcome to stay and watch them. Okay, let's do it!
One more.
Damn.
Right then, well, that's all the good news. Now, let's see who's been naughty.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Unfortunately, it's gained
I
another
want to
2...
speak with Mr. Shittum.
Mr. Who?
Can I help you?
Yes, I want to speak with Mr. Shittum right this moment.
Take it you mean Mr. Cheatham?
I booked this bloody hall every week, same day, same time, after brownie meat.
Yes, but it's the regional finals of Super Slimmers this week. There's been a poster on the notice board for over a month.
Where is this stupid? I don't give 2 bloody buggers about notice board. I don't read bloody boards, I dance. I have blood in my veins. Not like sad people jumping on and off weighing machine and reading board.
Hey, that's quite enough for that. I'm trying to run a
You'll
class
sit
here.
with your
You
long
want to bring
sad
Mr.
face on your
Cheatham, his
bum,
number's on the
and
board.
your
Now will
face
you get
gets
out?
longer and your bum gets bigger still.
Oh.
Did you see how tight his trousers were? Don't get many of them to the pound.
Books and videos on the trestle table, and my scales, calculators, and weighing machines over there by the door. Yeah, well, they've got the purses out. I hope this isn't going to be another low-key Pippa, like Lancashire.
I've contacted everybody this time. The Yorkshire Evening Post and the Telegraph and Argos promised to be here.
Calendar News?
Look north.
Oh, come in, come in. We're nearly ready for you.
Oh, yeah?
Why don't you take a seat, eh? Hello. What about Richard Whiteley?
Well, I've spoken to someone in his office and I've left messages.
And did you tell them that I was going to be here in person?
Yes, but I think he's been away on holiday.
You think? You're not paid to think. You haven't got the brain to think. You're paid to do. Now get on that phone and get in
Fucking
here.
hell.
Everybody all right?
So where should we sit then?
She's a cow.
Oh no, let's get down front. You haven't got so far to go when they call you up. Yeah. I don't feel well.
Just take some deep breaths, you'll be fine.
Do you want a drink, Betty?
Oh, get her a double Bacardi, will you, Alan? And a Diet Coke.
Top boxes are done.
Just floor scrubbing and tatey bag dousing down now. Right, I'm off up to get in shower. You can push off when you're finished. Oh, and take our Joanne with you.
I'll get you pinting, shall I?
Yeah, you'll do that. Oh, and thanks for stepping in. You did all right for your first time.
Nice.
Make a fryer out of you yet.
Yes!
Oh, great, man. And again. This is Julia Fleshman. This is Julia Fleshman. Still not working, Pippa. Can you hear me at the back?
No, should be working. I've got everything switched on.
Why not chat amongst yourselves? Swap lean and lovely recipes that worked for you. Do you think your brain cell is capable of working this one out?
Damn!
It requires more than one. And just for the record, where are the newspapers, where are the cameras, and where the fuck is Richard Whiteley?
Oh!
That's what I want to know! Pardon my French. Obviously, he's been delayed, so we'll start without him, shall we?
And where's your dad? How'd you get on, babe?
Oh, your dad says I'm a natural.
Where's Douglas?
Oh, he told us to go on ahead. He was getting in the shower.
So, can I have Martin from Castleford Super Swimmers up here, please?
Hurry up.
Leslie Ann has lost 6.5 stone.
Nice.
It's just ringing. He must have left.
He'll be on his way.
I'm going to go watch for him.
Well, what if you get called up?
Beware.
Well, come and get me.
Well, you look well means you look fat.
Yeah. Oh. That's not good.
Hiya. Has he not arrived yet?
No, I'm just wondering where he's got to.
Oh, maybe he's got stuck in studio.
Oh, no, I didn't mean Richard Whiteley. I meant my husband.
It's you. You're on. Come on, as quick as you can.
Raymond, tell the audience what inspired you to lose 12 stone.
Wow.
Me and my wife, Janice, we've been trying for a baby since we got married 10 years ago. And in the end, we decided to adopt. But when we applied to social services, they said we were too fat. So we didn't really know what to do. My wife's friend had your video, and we saw that and decided to go on the programme.
She must have been a very good friend then to lend you a Julia Fleshman.
Good luck, Mum. Where's your dad? Oh, go on.
And are you going to reapply now that you've lost weight?
We already have. We're getting a little boy next month.
Hey!
Wonderful.
What the bloody hell is he?
Don't know, but I'm going to kill him.
What I don't understand is, I'm just the same as I was, only there's less of me now.
Yeah.
Lovely. Let's give him a round of applause, shall we? Now, have we managed to track down Betty from Leeds yet?
I'm down here.
Then come on up, Betty.
Go, Betty! Betty!
Will you slow down, Mum? I can't get my breath. Don't stop following me. I want to be on my own.
Look, they only voted for him because he were a man.
It's got nothing to do with who won. I'm disappointed with your father. I want
Damn.
to find out what he's got to say for himself.
Well, I'll give you a lift.
I want to walk. I've got to get my head sorted out.
Mum, I love you. And I was dead proud of you up there.
Squeaky chair?
I reckon whoever invented cottage cheese must have suffered from bulimia, because it looks like it's already been puked up. These chairs are creaky, aren't they?
It's not
Yeah.
Australia and from the fat people. Hey, we're at Kelly sitting there.
Ow!
She's gone to have it out with me dad. Did you get us any food?
Yeah, but you were gone that long, I ate it. Well, I was starving and I'd had my tea.
Well, go and get some more then and get me mams and all. Might as well, we paid for it. I'm going to stuff my bloody face.
Is she upset?
Oh, only with me dad. Don't give a bugger about not winning.
Right, I'll wait for Andrew to do his shots to the winner, and then I can do my interview.
God knows what they're going to do with him on GMTV.
You wouldn't happen to know where Headingley Parish Hall is, would you?
Is that
Aren't
Richard
you
Whiteley?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, no, I
I'm
recognise
giving
the
out
voice.
some prizes.
Well, I'm afraid you've missed the prizes, but they'll be ever so pleased to see you. It's just down there on the right. You go in through the gates and swing round for the car park. You can't miss it.
Okay, thanks very much.
Bye. Anytime.
Hey. Whoa!
Are we frying tonight then, or what?
I'm fresh and battered, baby, yeah!
Come here. Excuse me. Val Lorimer, Yorkshire Evening Post. I wondered, could we do a quick interview?
Oh, yes, of course. Lovely. Oh, why don't you sit over there? Pippa!
Pippa!
Congratulations. It's all right, won't take long.
Press. Make sure he keeps his opinions to himself.
So, did you find it easy to lose all that weight, Raymond?
Whoa!
How much do you weigh?
Damn!
Me on Farley Beach.
You all right? You haven't hurt anything, have you?
I don't think so, just my pride.
It's not your fault, it's chairs on the last legs.
You sure you're all right?
Fancy sending a fat reporter. It's turning into a fiasco, is this? I just want to get home and get this damn bus minimiser and hip slimmer off before... Richard! Julia Fleshman.
Oh, hi.
I love the show.
Oh, thanks very much indeed. Look, I'm so sorry I'm late. I got lost. My secretary's away on maternity leave, and Ruth just didn't know how to PA at the Armourist. I'm so sorry I'm late.
It's no matter, not a problem. You're here now. Oh, Pippa, darling, will you round up the winners and the photographer?
I think he's gone.
Well, get him back.
Yes, Julia.
Come.
It's been 3 years.
Whoa.
Well, now's the moment of truth.
Oh.
We didn't think anyone was going to come in, right?
Obviously. Sorry.
Phew.
Step on the scales, Val.
That can't be right.
Scales don't lie.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it. When did that happen?
Yep.
Funny when you live with someone for 30 years and you think that you know everything about them.
Betty,
All the funny little foibles. How they like their egg frying. How they like the colours on the shirts ironed. How they like the bathroom half an hour to themselves on a morning. You think you know everything about them, and rightly or wrongly, you think that they know you too.
Betty, I do know you.
Oh, do you? Well, you know then how I have to struggle every day of my life with my weight.
I don't know why you have to.
And you know that
Betty,
I need
will
some
you
sort of support from my family.
There's nothing wrong with you. I married you when you were...
And you know that I was really upset when you didn't turn up tonight. Fat, Douglas, not plump. Fat. I was fatter than our Kelly is now.
And you look lovely. I don't know why everybody's obsessed with being thin.
You married me, Douglas, because you knew no one else would want me.
You really think?
Yes, I do. I've seen the way you look at other women. Thin women.
I don't believe you. All this dieting's thinned your brain. Yes, I might occasionally look at other women, show me a man who don't. But I've no bloody idea whether they're thin or fat. Sometimes it's just the way they laugh, or walk, or smile. It's got nothing to do with the bloody body measurements. And yes, I might look at them, but I don't want to be bloody married to them.
No! You want to be married to someone cosy, unthreatening, someone who'd be grateful to you for marrying them, someone you don't have to try with.
No! Someone who I can feel comfortable with.
Well, that's just it. I don't want to be bloody comfortable. I have to tell you, Douglas, that inside this comfortable woman is a wild woman, screaming to wear sexy clothes and naughty underwear. She wants her hair and nails doing different colours every week. She wants flowers and exotic perfume buying for her. She wants to be held in someone's arms and told that she's beautiful.
What the hell's that?
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Leave it, Douglas. Get back. I'm in the fire. Just stay there. Douglas! Douglas! I'm over here. Stay where you are. He's scrapped back. I can see him from here. Douglas!
Douglas!
Fire extinguisher! Damn thing won't work!
Here, look. Pull that thing. Pull that thing. Here.
There we go.
If brains were dynamite, that lad wouldn't have enough to blow his head off.
This first day, give him a little bit of slack.
And neither would I. I didn't come tonight because I was frightened.
Of what?
I don't know. Frightened you might win.
Well, I didn't.
What?
I didn't even come third. I didn't come anywhere.
Well, you should have. There's nobody that's tried harder than you. Nobody that could have done better than you. And you do look lovely. Too lovely sometimes.
Don't be silly.
It's the truth. We're a double act, me and you, Betty.
That's right. We're a partnership. That's why I couldn't understand it when you didn't come.
Yeah, well, I get worried sometimes when you tell me you want to do keep fit and yoga.
Only once or twice a week.
But then you'll find something else you want to do. Or somebody else you want to...
What? Douglas, what are you saying? Look at me.
I can't. I'm sorry I can't be all the things you want me to be. And I'm sorry I let you down tonight. You're right. We don't know each other. You're wrong if you think I married you because you were comfortable. I married you because I worship the ground you walk on.
Then why don't you tell me that?
Sometimes I feel I don't deserve you and that you want to lose weight so you can run off and find somebody else. I mean, who wants to be married to a fish fryer from Leeds?
I do.
Yeah, she does.
Of course I do. I thought you didn't love me.
Betty, I know I'm not the romantic type, and I'm not very good at expressing myself. but I swear to God, you mean the world to me. You are beautiful. And my life would mean nothing without you. Nothing.
Let's go and say it.
Shit a brick? What's happened?
I've got a bone to pick with you, lad.
Wow. Right, not going to check out any spoilers. Oh, that was an emotional ending. Yeah, give me a couple of moments. Let me gather my thoughts, and I'll be back with you in just a minute.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here's the thing. That final scene, which obviously you saw, I got really emotional with. The reason, and obviously we're talking both sides of it, when if we take away the whole fire in the fish shop thing, the reason that got me is because I can pretty much guarantee that anybody who at any point has felt that they're overweight has either had a similar kind of discussion or argument with their partner, with one of their family members, or even in my case, with yourself. Because I'm single. I don't have I don't really have anyone to talk with about this kind of stuff with. So for me, there will be so many times that I will eat something, for example, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, you idiot, why did you eat that? Why are you doing this to yourself? And you break yourself. And then at other times you're so your self-esteem may be shot in some way, and you question everything. No one's ever going to love me, no one's going to blah 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 or whatever. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. And your support group and the slimming group that you are a part of plays such a big role, I think, in motivating you and keeping to push you on to be the best you can be. Now, I kind of was quite shocked at the portrayal of both the woman running the slimming group and also the woman who seemingly is like the head of the slimming group, who's probably set it all up. Because they both seem to be all about fat shaming. And yeah, okay, they do the nice stuff and say, yeah, well done, when you've done well. But they're very quick to seemingly judge. And I'm only basing this on this one episode, so I may be wrong with my assessment, but I can only judge it on this one singular episode. I would be interested moving forward, seeing this, seeing the rest of the episodes, because, like I said at the start, that each episode is based, or rather focuses on a different character. So you're going to see different dynamics.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Sorry, I just had my smart speaker just talking to me randomly. Apologies for that. It's going to be really interesting moving forward, seeing stuff. And for me personally, I can only talk about my own experiences, but I say to anyone, if you are serious about losing weight, don't do it alone. I think you should consider going to a slimming kind of group, because ultimately I think with the right group you can have the perfect support that you need. And the one that I go to, which is Slimming World, it's not about going on diets and eating salad all the time. It's teaching you to think about your relationship with food in a different way. And that's what I like. It's not saying, oh, you can't eat this, you can't eat that. It's just making you think, okay, so if you're in a situation, let's say you're going out for a meal, if you are serious about wanting to lose weight, maybe have a look at what you're eating or what you may be ordering. Look at the menu, and these could be some key words to maybe watch out for, that these would probably be quite bad for you, and maybe think about going for these alternative words instead. And it's little things like that I've made these minute changes over the years, over this last sort of year or so. I've not really changed what I've eaten, but I've made minor adjustments here and there to do better, basically. And it has clearly helped me. Like I said, I got my 3 stone award recently. So yeah, it's I mean, you're only going to get out of it what you put in. And obviously Kelly, with trying to eat a chip butty after buying her wedding dress, it's, she's that kind of person. She'll be really committed to it, but then like, oh, I'll just have this little thing here or this little that, and it quickly adds up. It really, really does. But yeah, I enjoy this. Apart from, obviously, like I said, getting so confused, seeing Nessa and Pam, and even obviously Smithy, James Corden cropped in. Obviously he didn't have much in this one, but I presume he's going to get an episode of his own. And hearing them talk in northern accents is very weird for me. Very, very weird. But that is going to do it for this episode and this reaction to Fat Friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out all the rest of my content if you missed it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and of course drop your comments down below. But that's going to do it for today. I thank you so much for joining me. For now, my name is Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.